Hello everybody, hope everybody's doing great today. Appreciate those who watch this video. I hope you enjoy it. We're talking about this South Korean show that came out a few years ago called The Legend of the Blue Sea. Before we really get into this, let me just tell you the lead actress in this one really nailed her part. You could tell that she really dove into it, and I believe she really enjoyed it. She does a terrific job. Her comedic timing in this movie is right on point. She is hilarious throughout, especially the first few episodes. Where this is basically a show about a fish that's out of water. You know, those kind of shows, only she's a mermaid. She comes to land, falls in love with a boy, so on and so on. And you get all her reactions and how she acts to like her new surroundings. I feel like are on point. They're hilarious. I couldn't help but laughing out loud at some points of this. She does a terrific job of doing this character. You can tell why she is a big star over there in Korea. And then our second female lead, who eventually becomes a pretty big star over there in Korea herself. She had been taking some notes because when she would later do a show called Mr. Queen, and she was playing the lead female in that part. She's hilarious, and in that series, she does a pretty good job in this series. But this show is carried by our female lead and her actions and just everything she does, her movements and everything. You should tell she really got into this character. So basically, what this movie is about is a reincarnation movie. Here lately, a lot of South Korea shows used to be based upon reincarnation. I've seen at least 3 or 4 of them already, and we're only in July. But this one's probably the best one I've ever seen. Takes place about this mermaid. Back in the day, she fell in love with this guy. She was trying to get captured by this evil government official who was trying to use her to make her cry, because when mermaids cry in this story, they cry pearls. You know, their tears come into pearls, so he's trying to get rich off her pearls. And then our male lead in the past, he was like an officer. He rescues her, and then, you know, they form this relationship. He's trying to protect her from evil people. And then, you know, something happens to him. I don't want to give away too much of it. But then you go to modern day, and then the same events that were happening in the past are happening today. And they're trying to make sure that history doesn't repeat itself. In the present time, you have a guy who killed a lot of people. He escaped from prison. So you kind of have our male lead here work along with the policeman trying to reincarnate this escaped convict. At the same time, our male lead, his family's very rich, though he has a falling out with his father. His father remarried. He has like an evil stepmother, you know, one of those type of stories, and evil stepbrother as well. They're trying to take over the company and inherit all the wealth. And because he's not really, you know, in good terms with his father and stuff like that, he sees that these people are bad, but just can't convince his father to see the truth. So you kind of get that little in-family conflict going on as well as the relationship, the romance part between the male lead and the female lead. When they're on screen, it's fantastic. It's never a wasted moment. Like I said, the female lead really did do a fantastic job with this role. See here, what else do I want to say about this? I really enjoyed it. For a television series, I feel like the special effects were really great, really are believable. What you're seeing, the CGI is really well done. I feel like they did a fantastic job with that. The writing is, I'll give the writing of this 9 out of 10 stars here. The script is terrifically written. The script is awesome. It's just that if you ever watch a South Korean show, they have a certain formula, and a lot of these writers have this thing where they have to stick to this formula of writing a TV series. So this formula is like, if the couple is together, they must separate in the second to last episode of the series. So if it's a 16 episode series and it's kind of like some romance in it, guarantee you that episode 15, if they haven't already breaking this couple apart, episode 15, they're going to break apart. If it's a 20 episode, episode 19, they're going to break apart. And then you have the whole 20 episode. The last episode's all about, will they get together? Will they not get together? This is kind of a flaw in this one. Episode, the second to last episode, they break the couple apart. It's not very believable. I guess it is believable, but the actions that our mermaid takes, it's kind of unbelievable type of thing. She has to go back to the sea to recuperate, but this the whole memory thing. Like in this show, in order for mermaids to protect themselves, if they touch a human, they can choose to erase the human's memories. That's how so that way their secrets don't get exposed to the human world, to the land world, or whatever you want to say. So in this instance, she needs to go back to the sea, but she chooses for some reason to erase everybody's memories so she can recover from a wound that she suffered from. A little bit of a spoiler there. And then you're wondering, why did she erase everybody's memories if she's going to come back? And then that's what happens. She comes back, but nobody remembers her. And she's sad that nobody remembers her. Like, well, why would you be sad when you erase their memories? That kind of happens twice. Earlier, first episode or two, she does the same thing. She erases, the guy she loves, his memories. And when she comes visiting him, she's kind of upset that he doesn't remember her. So that part of the writing could have been better handled, I feel. And it's kind of like illogical when, she's going to erase your memory, but why would she do it? Why would you erase somebody's memory if you're just going to walk back into their lives? I don't know, but it's kind of like a conflict here. I feel like they would have been better served if they didn't break them apart in the last episode. Because in the last episode, she runs into another mermaid who comes back to land for the same reason she did. The thing is, though, with this conflict is that if a mermaid goes to land, let me get this right here, goes to land for love, and the person that they come to land for doesn't love them, their heart begins to fail, gets to harden, and they'll have like a heart attack and die. So they got a certain time period to get that person to love them. So she comes back to land, sees a mermaid who comes to land to be with a guy who she doesn't, and that mermaid doesn't know if that guy loves her or not. So I feel like it would probably have been better if they're going to introduce that character. Why not have the whole episode center around our main characters getting this new mermaid to hook up with the guy she likes? Thought that would be better served than half of it being, our mermaid female lead coming back onto land to try to get the guy she loves to remember her again. That's the only the flaw I see on this one. But this is a great series, very well executed. Highly recommend this one. You'll laugh. I don't know, you might cry. I didn't cry because I'm a man, type of thing. But you'll definitely laugh. It gets good mystery for those mystery lovers to watch. And, you're hoping that this guy can get his family reunited with his mom, who disappeared when he's a kid, and get his mom and his dad back together again, kick out the evil people. So it's a great show. Check it out. I found this on Viki, Rakuten. It's a great app, especially for Asian content. Anyways, have a great day. Hopefully you enjoy this, and hopefully you'll see me on another video. Bye.